Well, you can't win them all, and I'm certainly not winning this one today.
I gotta go, running to better times, go, from my emotions, I'll go.
Good evening, it's Monday, it's the start of week 6, and that's the third time today that I've tried to get out for my recovery miles. Man, they were slow and stiff, but I'm still on a high from my long run yesterday. They just served a purpose tonight. Maybe they were slower because I listened to Matt's interview on Inside Jogging podcast. It's a possibility. No, I'm only joking, it's a really good episode, so I'll put the link down below if you haven't gone and listened. Go and listen, check it out. Yeah, good conversations about Kenya and all of that jazz. But apart from that, Monday's started, week 6 has started. Monday's not started, Monday's just finished. Let's go. Another day ticks off, one day at a time. Whoop whoop. It's Track Tuesday, Lake Track Tuesday. So I've just done my warm up, taken off my jacket. Just going to do a bit of loosening up, a few little drills. And then yeah, into the session, which is a bit longer today. It's 5-minute efforts and 10 of them. So yeah, a bit meaty, but let's check in, see what happens, see what this run brings. That's all you can do, right? Right, that's session all done. Matt's done.
You're doing more shaky footage here.
I'm doing more shaky footage. Anyway, Matt's a tool. Ignore him. But yeah, anyway, both of us have got our sessions done. Some shaky footage to tell you that I've done that, and I'll put some stats up. A bit tight today, definitely feeling the long one still. I said that yesterday, but you know, it's a common theme in marathon training. But I think it went well. I haven't looked at anything yet. Yeah, just cool down home now. That's Wednesday done. That's bike this morning, first thing this morning, and just a lovely 6.7 miles. We've kept 6.7 miles on the trails again. Gotta get used to these hills again now. I'm going out to Iten. Yeah, so exciting. And I do love the hills around here. I've had like a week off just because I'm quite fatigued with the elevation. But yeah, back to it this week. And feeling good. Hump day done. Okay, right, you're gonna
make it rain.
So I haven't vlogged anything today. We've done no footage, no anything. Thursdays seem to be turning into a little bit of a just knuckle down and get the work done. We're both doing big sessions at the same time, so it's quite hard to film each other at the moment.
Prioritising the work over the content. Sorry.
I don't know why he's going all like...
I'm excited, we both smashed our runs.
What's his name? Alan Sugar. Alan Titchmarsh. Alan...
You're not any Alan. Alan!
Alan Partridge. Alan Partridge. He's very Alan Partridge, isn't he? But yeah. Just like these Thursday sessions are blowing my mind. So today was something which actually really scared me when I first saw it on the plan, which was...
It scared me giving it to you because it's such a big session. Such a monster session. And I know you're progressing at a ridiculous rate and everything's going really well, but it was still a bit of, not a risk, but just, it's just huge volume. But yeah, go on.
As I was rudely interrupted, but no, it was a big, like, you know, my sessions, I class anything like 7 miles as a big volume session. And this week, Tuesday, I had that 10-mile volume session with 10 times 5 minutes on. Today was a scary one. On paper, it was 3 times 5k at marathon pace. Now, bear in mind, we haven't really got a Scooby what my marathon pace is going to be, what time I'm going to be heading for, because something really positive is happening with my running, and there are just leaps every week at the moment. I'm sounding a bit, maybe a little bit braggy about it.
Oh, you'll get a massive down, but you've got to just take the ups and the downs, you know, not get too excited and not get too flat when you get it down. but right now you're just getting loads of ups.
Yeah, I'm getting loads of ups, I'm getting loads of improvements in my running. What we are doing is working, which is good, because as soon as it stops working, then obviously we'll change it up. But anyway, I've just had one of the best runs of my life. I thought I had a rough idea for the 5k ons. I thought I had between 8:35s and 8:45. I think 8:35s you're looking more at like a 3:45 marathon. But I thought, you know, in and around that'd be great to hold that job done. That whole run averaged 8:45 with a mile warm up and a mile cool down and 3 minutes off in between the 5Ks. It's just it just blows my mind, like how good I feel at the moment. My heart rate as well. I mean, I haven't looked at the heart rate details for the 5k ons, but the average is 152, which I don't know, it's not massive for me, is it? I know I haven't got a high heart rate, but it's not.
I'd expect you to hold higher than that for the marathon.
Yeah. Anyway, it's all promising stuff, but I'm gonna get home. I don't feel beaten up by that run. The only thing that is feeling pretty beaten up at the moment is my face, because the wind was all over the place. Matt had a hell of a run too. He left me a parcel of sick at the bottom, which I did clock. But anyway, I've waffled loads. I'm really sorry that there's no kind of action footage.
Did you want to stop for a shake here?
No, I'll get one from, I want the one from Tesco. There's a really nice chocolate milkshake in Tesco. But anyway, yeah, I'm just pleased. And I know that, whoa, why have I zoomed in so much? What the hell?
Maybe this is the zoom button.
What? I'm so sorry, I don't know what happened there. You know, the close-up of my face. But anyway, I don't know where I got to there. Yeah, it's just good. I'll put some stats up and you can see what's what, but I don't know, it's just one of those runs where I am buzzing because I just felt so good, and yeah. So it's Saturday and I am out for some easy miles after having right strength. Yeah, just getting some miles in, trying to bank up this week so far. By far, I think the hardest thing about this run, or any runs where the weather is atrocious, is probably getting out of the car or the house. And I've got out of the house, so now I've just got to get out of the car. Yeah, I feel sick before I've even started this. That food last night was lovely. Kind of instantly regretted it. I've been staying away from greasy, fatty food like that. And yeah, it's playing havoc this morning. But 3 hours, let's go do it. Not even 2 miles in, and I've had to stop numerous times to be sick. Oh. I don't think this is going to work today. I feel so sick, like ridiculously sick. I am just so frustrated right now. This is my own fault for eating crap food last night. I've even tried pausing and waiting a bit to see if it settles down. I just don't feel good. I don't feel good. Well, you can't win them all, and I'm certainly not winning this one today. Blood sugars are high. I don't know if it's that, the food last night, but I don't feel well at all. So yeah, I mean, you know, 3 hours is a long time on feet, and you're stopping every few minutes as soon as your heart rate starts increasing. It is what it is. You know, this cycle's been so good so far. Haven't really had any clangers. But this is a clanger today. There's got to be one in every cycle, right? I'm trying not to think about kind of being too hard on myself right now. I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed. But I mean, it's just vile. It's vile. It's vile even just trying to run with a high blood sugar at 26, because that makes you feel sick. The food as well. It's all the excuses, I know. It's certainly not a fear of the weather. You know, I don't mind that. But now I'm cold, wet, feel sick, and I got about 1.5 miles to the car. There we go. Oh, literally can't run for long. As soon as my heart rate gets to 130, boom, feel sick. Eh. Who's that? Oh. Here we go again. We are back on the trails, trying to attempt this 18 miles, 3 hours, whatever it will work out to be. Take 2. The weather's a bit better today, so that's good. Let's hope that I'm not feeling as sick today. Let's hope that that whole 24 hours makes a big difference, magic works. But yeah, we're trying again. Let's try again. We're starting Monday, we're starting week, what week are we on? 7 or 8, with another long one. Slight obstruction on the path. So we are just over 3 miles in, all uphill on the first take of the loop. It's pretty much all the uphill done. So yeah, now we've got a bit of coasty downhill, get to the bottom, and then all the uphill climb starts again. Repeat. Right, loop 1 done. So it's 9 miles down. I just had a sneaky little stop at the car because I forgot to put our parking pass in it. Luckily got away with it, but yeah, it's there for another 1.5. Managed to leave the car as well, so that's always a good sign. So now I'm going to crack on with about 4 miles of uphill, and then it's downhill again. One foot in front of the other. I'm going to enjoy this though, because it's the last trail run of the block. So yeah, make the most of it in the easy pace. In the words of Ned Flanders, dun diddly dun dun. That's 17 miles, not quite the 3 hours. I think that was like 2 hours 48. Last trail run, nice bit of elevation in there. But yeah, I cut it short at 2:48 at 17 miles because I felt like I was in serious risk of just, I don't know, I felt a bit funny. I'm not going to quibble over 1 mile. It is absolutely wild, but getting some easy miles in. They're very slow recovery miles, the legs are tired today, so the heart rate isn't going up. But that's alright, we're just going to move and get it done in this swinging weather. Some runs are pretty, some are just there. That's Triple Threat Tuesday done. No session today, as I said earlier, because of the long run yesterday, and we are planning on doing another long run quite soon. But yeah, that's run, easy miles, strength, 45 minutes to strength, and bike. Triple. And now I need to eat. Well, this weekend has been nothing but not gone to plan. So yesterday, no long run because of Storm Eunice. Kids were off school, so it was a few easy miles on the treadmill. And then I was supposed to try again today. However, Arthur had football. It was an hour away. The weather was horrific. Wind, rain, freezing. So I think their match was one of the only ones still on. Even the game that was playing next to them on the fields. Yeah, they had enough. They packed up and went home, but fair play to the boys. Yeah, they did well. Meanwhile, us parents also got drenched to the bone. But anyway, after hours of travelling, getting cold, wet, we had to take the boys to go and get some more dry clothes because everything was absolutely soaking and freezing after then we got them hot chocolates and we went to McDonald's and we had to get home. And after all of that, I didn't get home until 2:30, and then obviously sort everything out. And you know what? No, I didn't want to do the long run today. I didn't want to go back out in this weather, which is actually lovely now. But anyway, that's Saturday done. We're changing the plan this week, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Adapting. It's all part of marathon training. There's carrots in everything, and then there's this. Oh my gosh, I want to give up already. I'm not even into my warm up. This is absolutely savage. Yeah, that's today. I did 2 hard miles. I did 1 tempo. This wind's just making it so hard. It's really just not fun. But also, like, I'm fucking a dead all set here. So I'm just gonna run back home, do some easy miles, top it up to 50 miles. This is just savage. Absolutely savage. Long cool down done, 50-mile week done. Back home now for coffee and warmth. Thank goodness. Week 7 done.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing